Most people would think economics is just about money, banks, and profit, but it's more than that.
Dr. Mónica García-Pérez has a passion for economics and demystifies it for students at St. Cloud State University.
It's easy to get lost in economic theory, right? And to bring that down and apply it using these statistical methods, right? You need a hands-on approach, and she was excellent with that.
She really encouraged us to dive deep. Without her teachings, we wouldn't have understood what we were really getting ourselves into.
My teaching philosophy is inspiring mentoring.
Dr. García-Pérez grew up in a low-income neighborhood in Caracas, Venezuela. It was here that she learned about the value of mentoring.
That mentoring process that got me to be who I am today is what inspired my teaching.
Dr. García-Pérez is an experienced and well-respected teacher-scholar, published and cited in top-ranked journals in her discipline.
I connect the students to my work, but connect the students also to my learning process, because as a teacher or scholar, I put myself into learning, actively learning and discovering new things. And that helped me to introduce topics or present topics to the students as a student.
She is excellent at designing experiential learning.
Mónica introduces peer-reviewed journals to students to use for their research.
They're able to understand the systematic way of thinking about a particular issue.
I think it's a more progressive way of teaching.
Dr. García-Pérez's students also experience learning outside of the classroom. They traveled to the United Kingdom to study labor economics and immigration. Students met with UK researchers and organizations.
We're able to see the different pieces in government, private, and public that were involved into the implementation of Brexit.
I thought it was very interesting to see the effect that Brexit had on immigration.
And she really prepared us ahead of time with those peer-reviewed articles. It's just important to understand how economics impacts a country.
Within each group,
Dr. García-Pérez prepares students for their future.
So mentoring goes to the level of being connected to my students after they graduate.
Allie Billy, a graduate and former student of Dr. García-Pérez's, is working in Chicago now as a data scientist. She shares her experience with economics students. Dr. García-Pérez's mission is to increase diversity in the profession of economics.
To make sure that people understand the diversity in the profession and the diversity in economics overall.
There's not a lot of women in economics. Just seeing Dr. Garcia in the field and as a professor, it's motivating.
She is very passionate about economics.
I would go to her classes and I'd be happy. I'm like, you know, this is actually fun. It's the way she teaches, the way she interacts with you. It's an environment of respect and enthusiasm.